Hello, Nuggets. It's your favorite TT from Divine Me 1111 Spiritual Guidance, and I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day. If you need to book a personal, the information is there. Also, links to my other platforms for more content and services that I provide. So thank you and welcome to the new subscribers on my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. We're gonna get into it. There, I've already done a general energy reading, but for some reason, God was like, get on and do something else. There's something else today, so I am being obedient. The channel songs. Both of those are about, coming together, working together. One is actually called Come Together. And yes, I know it is originally a Beatles song, but I am hearing the Beatles version, but I'm also hearing Michael Jackson's version. So take that how it applies. And Unity by Queen Latifah. Now I know the BT Award show was last night, I think. I'm not really one to do award shows and all that stuff, but I did catch a glimpse, a little clip of it, and very much about the divine feminine energy being in its respective glory. So yeah, very much that, very much the coming together and working together kind of energy. So let's see what the message is. And yeah, all right. So, TT Music Oracle message for the collective. I'm getting the actual lyric come together right now over me. So, this could be working together as far as like making a decision on next steps to make when it comes to a child, parents coming together and doing what is best for the child. There could be like two business owners coming together and getting things on par for a business venture. So take that how it applies for y'all, okay? All right. This could be you with you and your flesh versus you and your spirit coming together and getting in alignment with something. Let's see. There is one. We just gonna do the whole full read like I usually do, unless I'm called to do something else. But right now, that is what I'm feeling. All right. Oh, all right. We'll take those. It's a lot, but we're gonna take them. All right. It says "Whatever You Want" by Tony. "Say I Do" by John B. "Reminisce" Mary J. Blige. "You're the One" SWV. And underneath the deck we have "God's Plan" by Lonnie. And Lonnie is spelled Lani. She is an influencer on Instagram, and she also has a YouTube channel, and she does many different things, but I came across her as a tarot reader. So she is one that you've probably not heard, but fantastic song with that. If it weren't, I would not have put her in my deck. So Let's see what this is. Whatever this collaboration is, it is definitely something that you've been manifesting, something that you've been asking for, um, something that you've wanted, and it's, you come together on a particular idea, and whatever it is, it's very much something that's supposed to come to fruition that you've been working on. This is something that you have absolutely been working on, putting in the work. For some of you, this is definitely, God's plan for your life. But, we get in these, places and spaces where we get detoured, and we have to be brought back into focus. Again, this could be you with yourself of, allowing yourself to be detoured, off the path for any reason, and your spirit is calling you back to, I'm hearing your first love, your initial intentions. All right. Coming into alignment, coming into agreement, the yes, the I do. Woo chow. All right. So our first oracle message we have from the wild unknown animal, and it's the dragon spirit. And dragon spirit is the card of the solar plexus chakra, and it's very much talking about being empowered, following your intuition, listening to that gut feeling that you have, seeing something very clearly, being laser focused. For some, this is, that following your first mind or following your instinct. Under the deck, we have the owl spirit. This is very much your higher wisdom, your higher mind, higher thinking, your spirit guide, your spirit self. Putting together the things that you have learned, and then this is, just going for it. No matter what it is, no matter what it looks like to other people, this is you having the faith and the strength and the power and perseverance within yourself to just, take I'm hearing that same thing. Take the plunge, take the leap of faith. Do something, sight unseen, and just trusting that no matter what, God's plan for you is definitely in the works, definitely going to, you're going to be caught. I'm hearing caught up. That is by Kurt Franklin and the Family, and I think that's what it is. No. God, I want to say that was God's Property. I think. Maybe not. It may be even later than that, because it is the song with Mother Shirley Caesar. So take that how it applies for you, Hunters. All right. Let's see. The messages have been very enlightening, and I can feel the shift. We have by the Fairy Oracle deck by Brian Froud. We have card number 42, Mike the Meyermancer, and this is about being very detail oriented and strategic, and but also being very patient and understanding that, you know, I'm hearing, what is her name? Mariah Carey, Love Takes Time. Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're cultivating, it's your passion, but you also know that you have to, you know, do things step by step. New Kids on the Block. Do things step by step. Be sure to, you know, cross T's and dot I's, and be very meticulous. Right now we are still in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde, so just being mindful to check things, and being very, I'm hearing, being very studious in what you're working on, whatever your craft is, whatever your gift is, being very dedicated and detailed in your execution. Under the deck, we have card number 60, the Pook. And the Pook talks about, and I'm making sure that I enunciate because I like to have the closed captions to be accurate in what I'm saying, because I know that there are people who are hearing impaired that, or, you know, you cannot, you can't listen to the message, but you can read it, and it bugs me when the words do not match what the person is saying. So the Pook is, excuse me, it's P-O-O-K, and the Pook speaks to shape shifting. All right, and being I'm hearing malleable, but this to me seems it comes off more as a spiritual shift. You being spiritually guided to shift into a new understanding. For some, this is seeing something one way, but now you're able to see its growth, see its expansion, see where things needed to be honed in on with this Mike the Meyermancer to get things down to their basic, and then expand on it. All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. For some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this, but for some, this could be a prenuptial agreement. This could be some sort of contract. Take that how it applies for you, okay? That's interesting. Okay. Using a very scrutinizing eye. Ooh, all right. Okay. We have, from the Psychic Tarot deck, we have card number 5, Emotional Loss, and card number 16, Disruption. So emotional loss is the 5 of Cups. This talks about disappointment and heartache, being having some regrets, emotionally having some regrets. but there's also this disruption, and disruption is the Tower card. And the Tower, it's this one. It actually, this Tower card looks to be like this person, this man here is, he's cut up into pieces, but his hands are bound and he's restricted. So this Tower card speaks of disruption, emotional loss, something very, very heartbreaking. All right, and being completely covered and clouded until you get down to his around his calf. You can see just a little bit of light showing there. So that to me speaks to like there being a storm. Okay, there's a storm, there's a lot of dark clouds, there's a lot of disappointment and hurt, but there's always that silver lining. All right, look at it, look at a thing for what it is, but also know that, you know what, I got you. Realizing that, you know, what God has for you is for you. Knowing that regardless of what comes in, whatever disappointment, you know, you look at it for what it is, you allow yourself to feel it and acknowledge it, but also realizing that no matter what, God's got you. Under the deck we have Power, card number 8. This is the Strength card. This is you being very much balanced, seeing something for what it is. I'm getting this with, you know, the Dragon Spirit card and this Power card. This is that instinct, trusting your gut, you working from not just your, you know, your ego, but also bringing your spirituality and your divine understanding into alignment, because, you know, that's just where you have to come from. There, you are strong, but there's something here and you see it. There's something here that you see and you know, you feel it in the pit of your stomach, you feel it in your gut, that some small detail, something that you have been looking into, something that you thought was going to, you know, flourish and come into fruition, you now have to, you know, slow down and be a little bit more, I'm hearing be a little bit more methodical, because there's something disappointing. There's something disappointing and it kind of shakes you a little bit. Whatever this is, it's got some sting on it. It's got some sting on it. Let's see what this is. And this could be you within yourself, but the songs that we got before is, you know, something, you know, something that you're working on with another person, coming together. All right, let's see. Let's get some advice for this from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Let's get some advice. All right. Card number 17, Crow Spirit. Co-create with Spirit. Knowing that God's got you. Knowing God's plan is working. The crow speaks of very highly spiritual alchemy. This is you know, like the Magician card in the traditional tarot. You knowing that you have everything that you need to manifest everything that you need to manifest. Being this card here looks like his crown is in his heart. Wow, yeah, that's really pretty. His heart chakra is lit up, and realizing that no matter what, understanding that no matter what, God's got you. Under the deck we have card number 65, Well Spirit. Trust the great mystery. You trusting divine, you trusting God, taking the initiative to switch things up when they have to be. Understanding that, stuff happens. Being patient with yourself. Understanding what you have going on, what you wish to have happen, and keeping your, where you would want to fall apart. This is you keeping it together and moving accordingly. Let's get a little bit more advice, and we're going to get this from the Starseed Oracle. For some of you, this is realizing that sometimes you got to switch it up. Realizing that you got to switch it up. Or realizing and seeing that somebody switched up on you. And in seeing that and coming into the realization of, damn, that, it happened. This was to teach you how to move. Okay? This was not necessarily meant to, to hurt, to break you. It could have, it very well could have, and disturbed you to your core. But realizing that, hey, it's a learning experience. I had to learn. You got to learn somehow, and this is the way that you were, the lesson that was brought into you for you to learn something. All right, we have the Courageous Peony, Multifaceted Unique Nature, Let Yourself Be Seen, and Deep Cellular Healing. Arcturus Energy, that is ARCTURUS Energy, Physical and Emotional Healing. Not getting caught up in, the disappointment of it. Not being caught up in the disappointment of whatever is, going on. But using this again as a tool, as a stepping stool for you to do something. I'm getting do something by the book. All right. Under the deck we have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. You've had this vision. You've had this this dream. For some of you, this is something that you've been working on for your whole life. For others of you, this is something that you you just started. You've always, it's like a hobby or something that you've always had a passion for, or something that you've always wanted and dreamed of. Again, we can go back to this being like a prenuptial agreement that's being signed for, this could have been you having the dream of wanting to be married, and you did that. You did the thing. You were in it, absolutely. But something happened, and it shifted everything. All right. It shifted everything. And now it's you picking yourself up and, giving it another go, starting again, understanding that, things change, people grow, people's understanding shifts, but it is not meant, again, to break you. It is meant to help you to see your power, help you to see your strength, help you to understand that no matter what, if you manifested it the first time, you can absolutely do it again and again and again. You can continuously reinvent yourself, continuously, keep trying, keep going, keep pushing, because the more you put in that effort and that work, the more dedicated you get to yourself, the more things come in and come into alignment for you, in a much better environment, with a much better partner. It just takes time for you to see what it is that God's doing for you. Okay. All right. I am going to, let that be and leave that there. We really do not have any specific signs that are standing out other than, I take that back. We have Scorpio energy here and we have Leo energy here. Okay. Both of those are fixed signs. Learning to, be determined and steadfast in your moves, your actions, your motives, but understanding that you have to be mutable in how things come together, how things are united, how who's supposed to be where. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all again so much for joining your TT. I love you. I love you from my soul. And I send you all blessings and light. Take care.